What is up, guys? It's me Max, back again with another guitar tutorial, and today we are going to take a look at I Don't Care by Justin Bieber and Ed Sheeran. It is the first Bieber original song, pretty much since Friends, which was the first one since Purpose, so we haven't had too much Justin Bieber music in a long time. I don't want to call No Brainer a Bieber original because it was mostly a DJ Khaled song, and pretty much same thing goes for Ed Sheeran. No new songs since Divide up until now. It's like someone telling me, hey Max, you forgot, it's your birthday, and I'm like, whoa, that's pretty cool, and then someone comes around the corner telling me, hey, you won lottery, and I'm like, what? That's pretty much how I feel right now. The song isn't just beautiful, it is fun to play on guitar as well, and I'm actually going to show you 3 different ways you can play this riff, because there is one I prefer, as I said, with the capo on the 2nd fret. There is one where you can play standard chords, because most of the chords are blank sharp chords, so we can put our capo onto the 1st fret and play those basic chords, and we can play it with power chords if you don't have a capo at all. And those are the 3 ways we will be taking a look at. So without any further ado, Instagram is down in the description. I don't know what I just did here, but let's roll. So first of all, let's start off with the version I prefer. We kick things off with an F sharp. For that, because of the capo, we go into an E major shape. So we put our 1st finger onto the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, 2nd finger onto the 4th fret on the 5th string, and 3rd finger onto the 4th fret on the 4th string. And now we just go down once to check what it should sound like. F sharp. Now our next chord will be up here, D sharp minor. We've got our 1st finger across the 5th down to the 1st string on the 6th fret. Now we put our 3rd finger onto the 8th on the 4th string, pinky onto the 8th on the 3rd string, and 2nd finger onto the 7th on the 2nd string. D sharp minor. So we've got the F sharp, the D sharp minor. We followed up with a B major, which looks like an A major because of our capo once again. We've got the 1st finger on the 4th fret on the 4th string, 2nd finger 4th fret on the 3rd string, and 3rd finger on the 4th fret on the 2nd string. And this time around, we have to mute the 6th string, and we do that by taking our thumb and putting it next to our 6th string here and slightly touching it, thereby we mute it. So we've got the F sharp, the D sharp minor, the B major, and our last chord will be a C sharp. We've got our 1st finger once again across 5th down to the 1st string. I didn't mention this before on the D sharp minor, but by doing that we also slightly touch the 6th string up here. We're not pushing down on it, we're just slightly touching it and thereby muting it. Now we take our 2nd finger, put it onto the 6th fret on the 4th string, 3rd finger onto the 6th fret on the 3rd string, and pinky on the 6th fret on the 2nd string. That is our C sharp, and those will be our chords with this version. The F sharp, the D sharp minor, the B major, and the C sharp. So now let's take a look at the capo on the 1st fret version, and obviously they are going to be the exact same chords, but a different way of playing them. The first one is, of course, going to be the F sharp. This time around, it's a bar chord. So we take our 1st finger, we put it across all 6 strings here on the 2nd fret, and we put our 3rd finger onto the 4th fret on the 5th string, pinky on the 4th fret on the 4th string, and 2nd finger on the 3rd fret on the 3rd string. F sharp. Now our next chord is going to be a D sharp minor, and it's actually going to look like a D minor now because of our capo on the 1st. 1st finger goes onto the 2nd fret on the 1st string, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, and 3rd finger on the 4th fret on the 2nd string. And this time around we have to wrap our thumb around the top of our guitar neck and mute the 6th and 5th string by slightly touching those two. That's our D sharp minor. Our B major is going to be the exact same shape as that C sharp before. So we're going to put our first finger across 5th down to the 1st string on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger onto the 4th fret on the 4th string, 3rd finger 4th fret on the 3rd string, and pinky on the 4th fret on the 2nd string. And once again, we have to mute the 6th string. We do that by slightly touching it with our first finger over here. That's our B major. And our last chord, C sharp, is just going to look like a C. So first finger on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret on the 4th string, and 3rd finger on the 4th fret on the 5th string. And obviously we have to mute our 6th string again. We can either do that with our thumb, which is what I do, or we can do it with our 3rd finger by slightly touching it over there. So once again, we are going to have the F sharp, followed up by the D sharp minor, followed up by the B major, followed up by the C sharp. Last but not least, we've got the power chord version for those of you who don't have a capo. And that's actually going to be the easiest version because power chords are super simple and always have the exact same shape. We start things off obviously with the F sharp again. 1st finger, 2nd fret, 6th string. 3rd finger, 4th fret, 5th string. And pinky, 4th fret, 4th string. That is the power chord shape. It will remain the same throughout this entire riff. Then we jump up over here to our D sharp minor. 1st finger is now on the 6th fret on the 5th string. 3rd finger is on the 8th fret on the 4th string, and pinky is on the 8th fret on the 3rd string. And as you can hear, we have to mute all other strings. We mute the 6th string by touching it with our 1st finger over here, and we mute the 2nd and 1st string with our pinky and 1st finger by just slightly being above them and touching them. Then we slide down onto the 2nd and 4th fret, so 1st finger, 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd finger, 4th fret, 4th string, and pinky 4th fret, 3rd string. So nothing really changed here except we went up and down. And then we go 2 frets up onto the 4th and 6th for our C sharp. 1st finger now on the 4th fret on the 5th string, 3rd finger on the 6th fret on the 4th string, and pinky on the 6th fret on the 3rd string. That is the power chord version. F sharp, D sharp minor, B major, C sharp. So now let's finally jump into the rhythm we are going to use, because the song is pretty mellow. I wouldn't go crazy here. We pretty much do the exact same thing over and over again. We pick the 6th string and then we go down, down on all of the strings, preferably the higher ones, because we want that contrast between that low note and those high notes. We do that 4 times, then we go up to our D sharp minor. Do that 4 times as well, onto our B major. Only twice, because now we do it twice on the C sharp. And then we go back onto our F sharp and go four times as well, because we either go right back into the riff and repeat it, or we play it, then do F sharp once, and then play it again. That is the only thing you have to look out for in this song, and that is the entire video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, drop it a thumbs up, helps me out more than you might think. And if you haven't done so already and are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's somewhere down there. And as always, I hope that I will see you guys next time.